Hello, Eternal Life fans. I'm here with my mother. So we're going to ask my mom what she doesn't, what is the worst thing about aging? All right, so I want to hear your opinion on what is the absolute, what do you hate most about aging and why you want to live forever. Okay? So, go for it.
Okay, well, there's lots of bad things about aging. I don't know if I could pin it on one thing, but there's the whole process of possibly losing your mental faculties, your physical faculties. All of that is horrible. But the fact that aging is leading to your death means you're going to be depressed and sad that your life is coming to an end. And then when it actually comes to an end, well, that's tragic. It's a travesty. I mean, it's horrible. So I would like to end aging so people don't have to be forced to die before they're ready to. Those who say, well, if you stop aging, then people don't get to go to heaven. Well, what if their faith isn't strong enough and they're 80 and they're about to die? Well, those people might prefer to extend their life. And if at some point they ever become convinced that there's heaven, they can always die if they want to. I mean, they could stop taking their longevity products if they wanted to, but it's always best to have that option to not have to die. If your faith isn't allowing you to take that next step, then of course you want to have the option to extend it. I don't want to die before I'm ready. I don't know if I'll ever be ready, but I certainly want to keep my options open. And all of us must have a mother or somebody you love who you don't want to die. I know some of you already lost your parents, but you have somebody who's getting old that you love and you don't want to die. So if you're saying you don't want to end aging, you're saying you're okay with them dying? If you love them, you don't want to miss them. So you want to stop aging and all of those horrible ailments that go along with it. I mean, it'd be as silly as saying, let's stop looking for cures for cancer or heart disease. I mean, aging is a disease. Let's find the cure. I don't want to die. What could be worse? I want to live forever. Let's all live forever. Don't you want to live forever? Don't want to die, don't want to die, don't want to die. Come with me. I
want to live forever. Don't you want to live forever? Let's all live forever. Don't want to die, don't want to die, don't want to die. Thank you, Mine.
Aging kills our mothers. If we loved our mothers, we could not justify this. We could not allow this to be. Our mothers who raised us, who gave us life. If we don't cure aging, we're giving them nothing but death in return for their great gift. Aging causes suffering, frailty. Our mothers, because of aging, they can't do the things they used to do. They can't do the things that they love because they're in decrepit, frail, old bodies. And with aging comes a loss of dignity. You lose your ability to do stuff on your own. Aging is just unfair. It is the most unfair thing there is. And the worst part about aging is that eventually we'll kill our mothers. Kill them. And they will die and cease to exist for all we know. Because no one knows there's an afterlife. It's just wishful thinking. So how can we claim to love our mothers and our fathers, our parents, if we just let them die from this disease of aging, this curable disease? Society needs to wake up and admit that aging is a travesty, an atrocity that cannot be tolerated. Aubrey de Grey said it best when he said, "It is a sin not to strive to develop medicine that eliminates aging." Think about Alzheimer's disease and dementia. This is the nightmare that's coming to our parents, our mothers, our fathers. If we don't cure aging, if we don't get enough funding for anti-aging research, this should make us all very mad and angry that people are having to suffer and having to live with the anguish, knowing that their life is slowly coming to an end. In some cases, quickly coming to an end. This is a nightmare that we're living in. We have to be honest with ourselves. Wake up. Wake people up. That this is unacceptable. That aging and death is not inevitable. You know, there's real possibility and hope that we could actually cure aging. So when people say you can age gracefully or there's some kind of beauty in aging, this is an insult. It's like telling a cancer patient your disease is beautiful. You got cancer gracefully. No, aging is a disease and it needs to be seen as a disease. This is damage that's being done to the body over the period of a person's life. So where's the compassion? All right? There's this attitude of ageism in the world where there's this attitude that old people should just die and make room for the next generation. This is shameful. Okay, we need to remember that adults are just kids. They're just grown-up kids trapped inside a decrepit, old, aged body. And it's not fair. No one should have to live like that. No one should be forced to die. Okay, people should be able to live as long as they choose. And you know, if people don't want to partake in these therapies, these indefinite life extension therapies, they don't have to. It's their choice. They can die if they want to. But let's give everyone the option. Let's give everyone the option to live for as long as they want. And you know, in our culture, there's this stigmatization of the fear of aging. If there's an old person who views aging as a bad thing, that person is stigmatized. Like, oh, they're not taking it well. You know, they shouldn't take it well. They shouldn't take their own aging well. It's a delusion to take aging as an okay thing. Aging is a horrible atrocity, and we need to start seeing it that way and stop pretending like it's okay when it's not okay at all. It kills people, it causes suffering, it is horrible. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And I really hope that the world wakes up quickly and that aging gets the attention it deserves. Because right now, it's not. And I'm going to try to do my best. And I hope that we can really grow a movement. Because this is what we need. This is really the most important problem. It's a nightmare, and I'm so sorry. I feel sorry for everyone that's old right now. I can't even imagine what it would feel like to be you. I am so sorry that society is not taking aging seriously enough. I am just so sorry from the deepest part of my heart. If you're old right now, my advice to you is to live as healthily as you possibly can.
I must keep in good health and not die.
Do everything in your power to stay healthy. Eat the healthiest diet possible. Do cleansing. Drink a lot of fresh green vegetable juices. Whatever you can do to give yourself the health and vigor to just keep on going, because if you stick it out long enough, we could cure aging in time for you. And if you're really old, then definitely start thinking about a cryonics membership, because it's certainly better than being buried or cremated. There's no guarantees that cryonics would work whatsoever, but it's better than being buried and cremated, because at least there's a chance.
Right, I don't believe that I'm going anywhere. I'm not religious. So I believe that when you die, and that's it. So I'm so curious, and I like living, and so I want one little chance. So if I'm frozen, and then they find a cure for whatever I died of, is that better than laying in the ground or being burnt while you're dead? Those two ways you can't get out. But I figure if I can be frozen, it's the one-way grab at eternity to live. Because I don't want to not exist.
Right.
I don't have much faith in cryonics myself, but at least there is some kind of small chance. But we have to cure aging so that people don't have to die in the first place. That's where the focus should be.